Hey, science fans, today we're diving into the fascinating world of brain chemistry and how our neurons keep us sharp, happy, and memory packed, all while having a little fun along the way. So buckle up as we explore the dazzling dance of proteins, receptors, and molecules that make our brains tick. Let's start with the star player, protein kinase C, often called PKC for short. Think of PKC as the brain's tiny switch operator, turning on and off different processes. PKC isn't just one thing; it comes in varieties like gamma, which is especially important in our neurons. When activated by molecules like deacylglycerol or calcium ions, PKC can modify other proteins, influencing everything from learning to memory. Speaking of learning, did you know that our brain has a special way of getting smarter called synaptic plasticity? It's like your brain's way of rewiring itself, making connections stronger or weaker, depending on where you're learning. Long-term potentiation, or LTP, is one such process. Think of it as your neurons giving each other a high five that sticks around. This is crucial in areas like the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, and the cerebral cortex where higher thinking happens. Now, how do these neurons talk to each other? Through tiny packages called synaptic vesicles that release neurotransmitters at axon terminals. These neurotransmitters like glutamate, GABA, dopamine, and serotonin bind to specific receptors on the postsynaptic membrane, such as AMPA and NMDA receptors. For example, the NMDA receptor is a special gatekeeper that allows calcium ions into the cell when activated, kicking off cascades involving protein kinase, which further strengthen those synapses. And speaking of calcium, it's like the brain's little messenger, jumping in to activate enzymes like phospholipase C or ryanodine receptors in the endoplasmic reticulum. These interactions lead to the production of molecules like inositol triphosphate, which release more calcium from inside the cell, fueling the signaling fireworks. But it's not just about calcium. Other molecules like cyclic AMP are vital. Think of CAMP as a second messenger that activates protein kinase A, another key player in learning and memory. PKA can also be anchored in specific parts of the cell by A kinase anchoring proteins, ensuring the right signals reach the right spots. Now let's sprinkle in some of the brain's housekeeping crew. Heat shock proteins and annexins, they help keep our proteins in shape and assist in membrane repair, especially under stress. And don't forget glycogen, the brain's emergency snack. Glycogen synthase kinase and glycogen metabolism keep those energy reserves ready for when your neurons need a quick boost. Moving to specific brain regions, the olfactory bulb helps you smell your favorite cookies, while the amygdala adds emotional spice to memory. The striatum, including the caudate and putamen, is involved in movement and reward, helping you learn from your experiences. The molecular cortex and piriform cortex are part of the olfactory and higher processing centers, keeping your perception sharp. In terms of neurotypes, GABAergic neurons release GABA, the brain's calming neurotransmitter acted on allosteric GABA receptors to keep things mellow, and dopamine transporters and serotonin reuptake inhibitors, like the ones in antidepressants, regulate mood and motivation by controlling neurotransmitter levels.